This is a Brio Go Next, or Britax Go Next. The original was called the Brio Go. And today we're going to talk about properly lubricating your front wheels. So there's actually a number of things that can go wrong on this model with the front wheels, and that has over the various generations. In the original one, they didn't have good foam on the wheel and it would get damaged. It's gotten a bit better since then. It even has a tread element now. You can also have problems with the suspension, and we will deal with that in another video. But one very common issue that people have is that the wheel is loose in here. And this one is a little bit already, as you can see. What happens when the wheels are loose is that they tend to feel as though they lock to one side when you're driving, when you're going up or down over curbs. They also can wobble if you try to roll your stroller at speed. And the first thing you're going to want to do is something you're going to want to do as a core part of regular maintenance anyway, and that is to properly lubricate this front wheel as it goes in. This can also help to fix some of the issues, and it certainly helps prevent further issues from occurring. So you can see just from the general state of this stroller, it probably hasn't been lubricated for a while. There's quite a lot of rust. So if you see that, it's not a bad idea to remove that rust. I'm not going to do it here on video, but you can use a product called Rust Eater. We have several videos showing how to do that. Or you can simply scratch some of it off with a ball of aluminum foil. That's a very proper or useful way of doing it. So when you're lubricating, though, this mechanism, you want to lubricate in here. You can use a WD-40, or I have a generic type of WD-40 here. You could also use a silicone spray, which works perfectly fine in here. We're dealing mainly with plastic elements, at least on the inside here, and that would give it a protective coating. When it comes to this part, though, you are going to want to use something thicker, and that goes for really the front wheel fork axle kind of setup on any sort of stroller with swivel wheel, generally something thicker. So what I have here is food industry grease. It's from a company called Biral. This is a very nice thing to use. On this model, you could also get away with using like a thicker multi-purpose car grease that's a little bit more viscous, a little bit more slippery. This one is a little bit stickier, I suppose you would say. So it provides a bit of traction, and the traction actually helps quite a lot if you have a wobbling sort of front wheel issues. Put a generous dose over it, and then just slot it back into place, lock it in, and give it a few turns so that that thick grease or putty can spread itself around. Oh, another thing you can use is a silicone putty, by the way. That functions also quite well in this application. So in any case, that is how you lubricate up this front wheel as it fits into the swivel mechanism, and thus deal with swivel issues that you might have with the Brio Go Next, Britax Go Next, or the original Brio Go. We hope that this video has provided solutions for some of you, or has at least been interesting or helpful. And if it has been, we ask that you subscribe, as it helps us to continue making videos in the future. Thank you.